Dragon's Dogma exudes bog variety fantasy. The denizens of its fastidiously compiled bestiary feel like they've been lifted straight from the AD&D monster manual or your grade school mythology textbook. The caves, ruins, forts, and camps that dot its dauntingly vast world map feel like points of interest in a high fantasy travelogue. Your character develops along the stodgy lines of fantasy RPG convention. You can be a warrior, a spellcaster, a ranger type, along with various variations and hybrids of each. In short, Dragon's Dogma feels like a game that is quite unlikely to surprise you. From what we've played so far, that couldn't be farther from the truth. Dragon's Dogma executes this staid brand of fantasy in novel ways, using it as grist for a demanding, complex, and rewarding experience.
This your handiwork? For truth?
The world is vast, and fittingly, the act of traversing it is by no means trivial. If you stray from your road in your travels, you can expect to be waylaid by all manner of creatures from all corners of the animal kingdom, whose relative power levels won't necessarily be scaled to your own. In our experience, the game makes it overwhelmingly tempting to venture off from the main path. However focused on your destination you may be, you'll frequently encounter a point off the trail that begs to be explored. More often than we'd care to count, we've ended up in hot water as a result. Once night falls, the dangers seem to multiply, and the darkness only exacerbates the tenuousness of the traveler's situation. Equipping your lantern, which you in fact do have to keep fueled with oil, provides some measure of illumination, but it seldom extends far enough to get a jump on the bands of goblins, bandits, or zombies waiting in ambush. When it comes to extended journeys, though, the most precious resource you'll have to mind is your health itself. The more times you're wounded, the lower your hit point total falls, and it can only be replenished by using items or finding a place to lay down. Healing spells will keep you on your feet, but they'll only restore you to your current maximum.
There's aught twisted in this world of ours.
During one particularly grueling trek while completing an escort quest, we thought we were just about done for, just a few leagues shy of our destination, when we stumbled upon a veritable port in the storm, a mercenary camp where we were able to rest the night and heal our wounds. After trailblazing for an hour of real time in search of our charge's destination, it was a massive relief to be able to rest and reorganize before the final stretch. In Dragon's Dogma, the map's features are revealed as you travel through them, so you really do feel like you're exploring the world as you head toward your destination. Striking off feels chancy, and actually making it to your destination, a real accomplishment.
Have your pick, any you like.
The game's progression system seems like it'll similarly reward thorough exploration. If you're familiar with the Final Fantasy series job system, you'll be in familiar territory. Your character's actual level is divorced from what the game calls your vocation rank, which tracks how far you've advanced in any one of the individual classes, which you can switch between at will when you visit an inn. Along with experience, you gain discipline points as you kill monsters and complete quests, which you spend on powers and abilities tied to your current class. The selection available to you increases as you advance in rank, and you can mix and match skills you've acquired, provided they're open to your current class. You can customize your character and your sworn-to-serve pawn to your heart's desire, with each amassing its own pool of talents and skills. When it comes to the other two pawns that will form your full party, you're left to contend with the wisdom of other players. When you visit a rift stone to scope out the talent, you're able to give them a good once-over and see exactly how thoughtfully they've been built, right down to the gear they're carrying and the powers they have equipped. Pawns also carry knowledge of quests and monsters, and they're more than happy to share their knowledge with you. You can add a ringer to the team by hiring pawns above your current level, and hence tackle bigger challenges, but doing so costs rift points, which don't exactly flow like water. It'll be interesting to see exactly how the player community is represented by its legion of pawns once the game goes live.
I am honored to travel with you.
Though the build we've been playing is by no means complete, we feel like we've gotten enough of its measure to be intrigued by its promise. Watch out for our full review of the game as its May release date approaches.
Now, Arisen! End it!